All right, welcome to session 31, I believe. Yes? Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, no, believe. I literally checked this before the thing. Yeah, session 31. All right, let's get to it. Where the party is last left off, um, the party had had snuck into the hidden village of Yarhagul, as well as made their way eventually to the what seems to be the head of the operations for the School of Menses. And the party had dwelled into a room from the rooftop going in as they found a room filled with the scholars of the School of Menses, mummified. And not in the mummy way, but in the lost all moisture and is shriveled up husk of what once was way. The party then met with a new compatriot, it seems. I had lost another. Silas had disappeared from them, uncontrollably touching what had seemed to be the uh, what is it? The main corpse of the head of the School of Menses disappearing. The party then followed after in pursuit, not finding Silas, but in fact finding the very corpse they grasped towards. They met with Mikolash, and in what seems to be nothing more than surely a nightmare. And the party began to fight, and that is where we left off. Uh, I saved the last combat. I should have. You know what? Yeah, I didn't disappear, so I guess I technically saved it. That's wonderful. All right, Snivey's unconscious. So, who was last? It was dang. Was it Mikolash's turn? I don't remember.
Didn't Nicholas retreat though?
Huh?
Didn't Nicholas retreat?
No, he's not gone. He's still there. In fact, you can still pursue him. That's why it's still combat. In fact, speaking of combat, and man,
he's in the process of running, right?
He's running, surely. Pardon me while I pull up this. I'm just gonna quickly reset this so that it doesn't do some goofy, you know. All right. We have everything we once needed. I remember the enemies pushed forward. Omega got grappled. All that happened with those guys. Sebastian landed a hit. Hold up, I'm trying to recollect whose turn it will definitely be on. I think last turn was Varink's. I think. So we're gonna go with Mikolash for his turn. All right.
All right.
All right. So let me get the dramatic ass music going.
Dramatic. Oh, man.
All right. All right. So Mikolash, where he is going to do something.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna screw us over. I should remind you that he can take a legendary action after each one of our turns. You said something about that
Thank
the
you.
last time.
Also, I just remembered, don't forget about uh the one when we
Rally.
take damage, rally. Yes. We're up to snuff, gamers.
Oh yeah. Don't forget. I think Sebastian also has rally.
Yeah, he's a hunter. Literally.
Yep.
Where he is, he's going to
Put your right foot in. Put your right foot out. Right foot in. Shake it all out. Hey. Dang! I just realized today is Father's Day edition of D&D.
it do be like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Nicholas does that. All right. It is Snivy's turn to roll a no, to roll to see if she wakes up. That's conscious. Slow. What Snivy's gonna do is, as waking up, she's going to take half her movement to get up off the floor, which is 15 total. 5, 10, 15. And she's going to command her skeleton as her bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And for that bonus action, it is going to make its attack. I guess it ain't gonna attack then. It's not gonna hit. What is it? Snivy's gonna cast a spell. What does she have at disposal?
Yeah. We're gonna what? Okay.
No fourth level spell slots, only 1/3 level spell slots, only 3 2-level spell slots, only 4 level 1 spell slots. Hmm. Firebolt, I guess, is always a fine option.
When in doubt, burn it.
True. 2d10 damage. Very nice. 14 damage. Is there any weakness to it? No weaknesses. Okay. So characters take 14 damage. How much health? Oh, I also have to roll attack. Hold on, before I get ahead of myself. Never mind, no damage. Anyway, what is it? That's Ivy's turn. 2 misses. Yipes. All right, the initiative order goes back to the top. Jack, it is your turn. What are you plotting to?
All right. I'm not currently engaged with an enemy, right?
You are engaged with an enemy. In fact, I believe you grappled an enemy.
Right.
So you
All
are
right.
definitely engaged. Yeah, you grappled
Alright.
them with the arm of spine. You have advantage on this enemy. Everyone has advantage on this enemy. Wait a minute. Pardon me. I need to roll another attack to see if either of those 2 attacks would have hit. I actually have to roll 2 advantage rolls. 18 and a 1. Okay. Well, this undead misses, but Snivy definitely hits, so that's 14 damage on one of them, which... How much health? Hold on a second. How much health? Oh, it downs it because you damaged it with your arm of spine. Not your arm of spine. You damaged it with Raiji's harness. Raiji's superconductor. That's almost destiny. Yeah, that's that thing is dead before you in your rapier's grasp.
Is that okay?
All right. So, yeah, what is it that you want to do? You have an enemy that is technically grappled, but I guess in this case you don't have to make an action to thing. You just be like pull off this floating torso sort of, or it's not floating anymore. As you release it, it just flop to the floor.
So that enemy is dead and not grappled by me anymore, is what you're saying?
If you were to, yeah, you could ungrapple it instead.
Okay, so I'm gonna ungrapple from it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that take a bonus action or is that
I'll just say you did that because like it fell limp. You just like pull upward and probably come on.
Okay. Could you point out for me on the map where Nicholas is?
He would, from what you guys saw, he went down this direction.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I didn't prepare one of those, so that definitely sucks. And by those, I mean speed. So I think, let's see. Would I be able to move in the space where the one is dead or
yes,
no?
Definitely.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
All right.
And attempt to grapple the one that would technically be behind.
So you're standing here, or are you going?
Or I guess directly to your right. Yeah, so
right here?
Yep.
All right, so that's 10 feet of movement.
Yep. And then let me see. Sebastian's fighting that one. So I'm gonna go down diagonal, right.
Let me put this music down a bit, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, my fault. I got you guys in my earbud, so I tend to sound lower.
So you said what?
So just go down, then right one.
Down, then right?
Yep.
All right. Hold on, I got a response from Yuri.
Yep.
11:30. Okay. All right, here we go. Yuri's down to join. So we'll definitely have him back eventually. So, so you're going down this way, just like flat, straightforward and down, and like just taking that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just chase after him.
All right, so like this way, or just like minimize the amount of attacks you have at you.
Yeah, I'll do that. So
So that was 10 from here to here, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just so that you don't get hit. But you will still have to get 2 attacks at you. And unless they go to try to grapple you, yeah, so.
okay.
That's dog shit. That's dog shit. Yep, both those attacks missed. Yeah, you evaded the third one. That one that you almost was dead. You walked over him. Yeah. So what you see, as you turn the corner, is a section of stairs going up to what seems to be. It's weird because like it's the staircase upward, but there's a hole in the center. So like as if like there was a walkway through, but this doorway, that like the hole under is caged, and at the top of the small set of stairs is Mikolash, and you can see like almost as if like a tear in reality is being pulled, and he's like slowly grasping out to some sort of something, but then he sees you and he's like and pulls away before he could do anything he was going to do.
All right. How many feet away would you say he is from me?
He will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
40? Okay. I'm gonna take aim.
All right, you're gonna use boomstick.
Yep. I'm gonna say, hey, Nicholas. I'm trying to make a pun off the fly. Sometimes I'm good with these, sometimes I'm not. I'm gonna just say, eat sun, bitch, and shoot off a fireball.
All right,
Nice.
so that definitely goes. I guess I got to move them both. Good thing I can also hit him without. Yeet!
To note, I now have 4 charges left on my boomstick.
All right, so yes, you just and fire off what seems to start off as a simple magic before it gathers, whirls, begins spinning, and explodes down where he was. He now needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which he can. Hold on a second. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's definitely doing that. So, he's going to use his last legendary resistance of the day to ignore, to automatically succeed. So he's going to take half damage from this.
Okay, so rounding down, because it was 29, so that'd mean 28 half. So he is gonna take 14 damage.
14 damage. All right. Any weaknesses to that? No, he does not. Okay. So 14 damage on Nicholas.
And then after that, I'm gonna just pop a regular shot at him. I'll start rolling. Holy shit.
How much?
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
All right. Actually, I want to put a debuff on him.
Oh, all right. Where are you shooting?
I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot this nigga in his kneecap.
Okay.
Nice.
So that way he can't stand correctly. I don't want him to reach whatever he was reaching for or to get away.
Okay.
Want to
So,
halt him.
yeah. Gets you. Yeah, he definitely gets hit. So just roll for normal damage.
Yep. He's going to take 12.
12? All right. All right, he takes that damage. And you just
Right.
like as you just fire off a fireball and just like follow it up, like as you kind of go up, you kind of force yourself back down to fire another shot. And just because of the angle of you pulling back down, your bullets land exactly where you want. The fireball blows a bit forward from behind, and the shot goes right into his knee as he kind of goes upward with one leg perfectly in the knee. And he is now half movement.
That'll be my turn. Sorry, I took a bit.
That's fine. That's fine. But because it's the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action to let's see what fuckery he has up his pockets. Legendary action. Okay. It's 40 feet. He's going to do an Eldritch Barrage, taking up 2 of his legendary actions. And he is going to just roll 3 attacks with a awesome.
Personal fireworks
A
show. I like it.
21. A 21, does that hit? Jalen?
Oh, sorry. Somebody, neighbor was setting off fireworks, so I went to watch. What's up?
Does a 21 hit?
Damn it. Even if I raise my AC, that still does. Yeah.
That's another 21. And that's a 17.
17 will miss.
Will miss? All right. So 2 attacks will hit. Okay. 2d10 plus 10 because it was 2 that hit. And that's for for 1 target. Creatures. Jalen, make a strength saving throw or be pushed back. So.
Okay.
That's 15 damage. You took 15. Check. You are now at 3 HP.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I need you to make 2 of those saves because you got hit twice. You get targeted twice.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, you get moved back. How much per? 10. That's wild.
Those are 2 17s.
You've already passed it. Got it, homie. So kind of in this moment after you fire off this blast, you see him just kind of like quickly retaliate, and you see like these 2 galaxies, almost like how Silas was as it's releasing his blasts. They just bolt out, and he's kind of like throw up Yarnum's spine and and thing, just as a precautionary to block some of this, would you still take some of these hits as one of them gets pinged off the weapons? So yeah, but you did stand your ground, so you did not get moved back. It is now Sebastian's turn. And Sebastian, what's the boy gonna do? Yo, the dog do?
I have a quick question.
Yep.
So since at least one other person besides me in the party been below half health or myself now, because I remember I do have my spirit out. Do they have they done the wisdom saves yet?
Oh, he didn't look at you before, but now he did do that at you, so.
Okay.
What's the save again?
14.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay.
Yeah, he just looks at you with a strange grin at you, just like as he just kind of let out those blasts, like out of the fireworks. What that is, what is it? Sebastian is going to. There's one in front of him. Sebastian's going to let off another string of attacks.
The boy!
He's on one right now. Hit. Plus 2, plus 5. 12, which hits also. Perfectly. Sebastian's long sword mode. Again. So that's a D10 for one attack. I need to see what the next weapon choice. It's a 1, so it's a dagger. So that one. Oh. 3. Okay. 3, 9, plus 2, plus 2. And that's Jalen, roll me so it's 2, 6, 12 D6s.
12d6. Oh shit. Okay.
Sorry, not D6s, D4s.
Wait,
sorry, D4s.
D4?
Yeah, D4s.
Okay.
Still consistent.
Ooh. 38.
38. So that was. I probably should have just waited till the first day because whatever. I'll just say he landed both of them on that one enemy and just call it a night because I'm lazy. It'll be 2 hits. That's jumps into 3. He's currently on his. Oh, I need to roll for his next one. D4 is rapier. Rapier. He's on 3 counters. Yeah. And Sebastian will then make movement forward. 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just gonna do this for now.
Quick side note: Guy Fieri makes some bomb barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Yep, not sponsored by the way. Definitely not sponsored.
Definitely not sponsored. Yeah, true. So, Sebastian is gonna know the extent of his movements. Sebastian is going to sacrifice a small bit of his health to make a quicksilver bullet because he doesn't know what's the weaknesses of the enemy at the moment. And so he's gonna just you see him kind of like bite his finger, rub it on a bullet, throw it into his pistol, and just fire off 2 shots. Oh wait, no, first he has to get attacked because he passed by that one. Never mind, critical fail. In fact, I have to see if it hits his own. Actually, it's gonna hit his own Alex. It's the only other live one, so how much damage will that slam attack be when it's on Alan? It's floating. A d6, a d8 plus 2. 8 plus 2. What if it were 9 damage? 9 damage to its homeboy. I think that kills that one. That's grappling you, Omega. I believe that kills that one. So I think I hit that one. Well, anyways, yeah, it lands. It's yeah. So yeah, you are not grappled anymore as this thing falls apart. All that's left is one in the middle of this this way. Yeah.
All right.
Sebastian will go about making his 2 attacks on this figure. 12, which goes up to 17, and a 17 that goes up to more than 20. So both of those definitely hit. So that's 10, 10 plus 1. So plus 2 and 4.
If multiverse theory is true, I'd like to think that there's a universe where this whole campaign is like an actual thing and our characters really exist, and that just makes me happy.
Man.
In real life, we play D&D. In D&D, they play humans in houses.
Yo, humans in houses. It's basically The Sims, but a board game. Yo, that's goodness. All right. So yeah, we have Nicholas looks extremely hurt. Like, in fact, after taking those 2 shots, it just kind of like coughs up and like laughs, but blood just comes out and he's kind of a gift from cause. Yeah, it is Omega's turn.
All right. Which enemy looks the most hurt? That's around me.
There is only one enemy in the center of this area, which
okay.
he hasn't been attacked yet. So
I'm gonna pick him up and throw him to the wall.
Oh, you're gonna pick him up and so you're just gonna try to like, do you want to do a push attack?
Sure, yeah, I'll do that.
Because that'll be more fitting. Because just like you're trying to like throw it. So roll me a strength to be exact. Hold on, what's the stat? Let me see. I need to remember. A strength athletics.
All right.
Which I believe you are proficient in.
Let me see.
So this guy is also going to roll a strength against you. If it's plus
Natural 20.
Hey, God.
Oh!
If you want, do you want to hinder this enemy in some sort of way?
Sure.
Physically? Or do you want to like apply an actual physical effect on this enemy? Sorry. Do you want to apply effect or do you want to just like double damage? Because if you're throwing it into a wall, it will take damage from the force.
Okay, wait. If he takes like double damage, there's nothing stopping him from like reanimating again, right?
There is nothing stopping it from coming back except the like most likely the demise of Guy over there.
All right. I guess his arm could be taken off or broken somehow.
All right, you're gonna break its arm.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So you obviously don't. So, what you do is you grab onto this this floating being, like you grab its arm. It's like you grab it by its forearms, slam it into its core, and just throw the mass into a wall. Like kind of throwing it and making it like go from its floating stance into the wall. It lands primarily with the rest of its body going into one of its arms, leaving a large crack in it. And I need you to roll. It was how many squares? One. Oh damn! I think it's the full thing. What? I'm gonna roll some d6s. I'm gonna roll some d6s.
All right.
10 damage, which makes it extremely weak looking and definitely with a hindered arm. So it cannot attack. It cannot make its second slam attack. Only make one. Wait, does it make two? It makes two, right? It makes one. So it cannot complete its slam attack until it is destroyed.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right. I got one more action.
You just move.
I guess I'll just go with an uppercut.
Oh, an uppercut?
Yep.
You have to move to it.
Okay.
Can I just move to it?
Yep.
Right. So you just kind of come over after tossing this thing and kind of like trying to regain itself. You're going to try to punch. You're going to do an unarmed melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and do it.
Right.
Do it up. Yo.
This is real D&D. Just niggas scrapping.
This nigga.
All right. 21, not natural.
21, not natural. Give me a moment though. Try to remember that number. I'm gonna answer this. Same thing. Audio again. You were going for you got an attack. I don't remember how much was how high was it?
21 to hit, not natural.
Definitely hits.
All right.
So definitely roll me that D4, or if you have something else that does more damage, like that effect that makes it do more damage or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I
I
can
don't
add
think.
my strength to it.
Yeah, you can add your strength. So it'll be a D4 plus your strength mod.
10 damage.
And whammage, this thing is gone.
All right.
Because it did 10 damage before and you got over 20 and it's health of 18. So you kind of just grab it and then like after it comes like as it's trying to come back, you kind of just like into the wall. Or did you want an uppercut, right?
Yeah.
So you just knock it into the ceiling, which luckily hits a kind of arching way and comes back around and slams into the floor.
Nice.
So
Is Jack able to see this from that angle?
yes, definitely. You just see Omega just like you can see like a metallic ocean, but dome. You see him walk over, boom, as it's trying to regather itself, and then it kind of goes up, down, like as if pulling like a half pipe.
Man's just folded.
Jack's just very wide-eyed seeing this, like, holy shit.
All right. Is that your turn, Omega, or do you still want to continue moving?
Oh yeah, wait. I have more movement, right?
Yeah, you used 5 feet, and you have 25 more.
All right. I'll go into the that hallway where Jack and Sebastian are.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you kind of like slip past Jack around the corner and just kind of doof, 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 and that's your turn.
All right, and then I just glare at dude.
Nicholas?
Yeah, Mikolas.
Yeah, you just kind of doof, 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 doof.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Next on the order is Varynx. Varynx is gonna fucking Frank's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to brap a spell out. Let's see what he's got. He's gonna crack out another cure wounds on you, Jack. Seeing how messed up you are. Wait, what level does he want to do it? No, not at base level. It's gonna be at 3rd level.
Oh,
A 3rd level cure wounds.
3rd level cure wound.
Nice.
nigga, give me some loving. That Mick loving.
So D8 plus 5.
Dishing out that health, base boosted.
So that
You
was
see-
a 1st level spell and it's 3rd level, so it's 3d8. Shaylin, roll me 3d8 plus 5.
But
And then add that to your
I
health.
don't mean Mick loving like the dude from the movie. I mean like the dude actually works at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That is 19.
19 healing juice. Leaving you at 22.
Bad.
So you are back in this. That was his action. What is his bonus action? Okay. As a bonus action, Varynx is going to use his war loot and use broad inspiration on Jack and Sebastian. Oh fuck! I forgot about all the stuff that he could have been doing. I'm sorry. He has all these stuff that he can be doing. What is it? How many turns was it since him? Because it was Jack, Sebastian, Omega, Varynx for now. Real quick, I'm gonna roll a lot of D. 10, the D20 to see how many, like, oh my god. At a time it was Jack, and then no, we already burned it on Jack's. Sebastian's turn. So that was just those Sebastian and Jack. After that, Sebastian is going to not Sebastian. Mikolash is getting let off. Oh fuck, that was terrible. Literally knocked the other one, so I couldn't figure it out. So it's gonna be rolling 10, 9, 6. 15. That misses 19. Jack, has a 19 hit you?
If I may see it doesn't, which I do have my reaction.
Yeah, if you want, if you could, if you want to, you can. There's one more attack that's going towards you, which is definitely going to hit. So if you want a little less than that damage, you can definitely do it.
All right, I will raise my AC.
All right, that's 2d10s. No, that's 1d10. Miss Sebastian missed you, hit you. So it's 1d10 plus 5. Roll me a dex save, please.
Yep.
And you took 8 damage, so note that down.
That puts me to 16. Is it? No, 14.
All right.
Okay, dex save. I'm good with that. 16.
16?
Yep.
That's what you're at?
No, I'm at 14 health. The 16 is for the dex save.
And it's for the dex save, which is perfect. So you again not get moved back again. So Sebastian's turn. Omega rolls up, does his thing, uppercuts. They all roll up, and you end your turn after coming forward. He's going to set off another 3 at each one for each of you. That is a 23 and a 22. One at you, Jalen, with a 23. So that definitely hits. Dealing 9 plus 5, 14 damage. Oh shit! You're knocked.
What happened?
Jalen is knocked
I'm
unconscious.
unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
Sebastian was hit, definitely. Sebastian's at 17. 5 plus 5, that's 10. He's at 7 now. He needs to make a dex. 11 plus 5, that's successes. And then for you, Omega, that's a critical fail.
All right.
Just completely wide. Like I'll say, like he fires off 2 shots, realizing both of them. He's fires out the next one and completely wide because of him laughing.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is stupid. And then Variance's turn. Broad inspiration. I guess he can't do it on Jalen no more because that was on Omega's turn. So Omega and Sebastian are both getting broad inspiration, which is a what the fuck is for him? Variance at 5th level is D6. It becomes a D8 at D10. So you both have they both have a D6 at your disposal to use whenever you see fit. Like say if you were to roll a D20 to try to dodge an attack, or make a dexterity like a dexterity save or a strength check or so on and so forth. And you cannot use this on death saving throws, I believe. Wait, actually, it doesn't say you can't. You can do it.
Nice.
So wait, no, it's going to be on Omega and Jack. So
Right.
you got that. So that nothing for Sebastian. Pharynx's turn. He's going to, instead of making another attack action, he's going to use his legendary action to get to move half of his normal speed. So even if he was harmed, he was going to use half of his movement speed for this. So you see him just kind of like, you see him hobble, and like as he goes thing, you see him kind of like hop downward as if like he went into a hole or something. That was legendary action. Is now his turn, and what he's going to do is, I can't say that loud. He's going to bring back these guys, but not there.
Wait, he could make them travel?
They say,
Oh, he just like, okay, so he just summons them wherever he is.
yeah, so I'm gonna move him. Yeah, because he was over there. He summoned them. He whipped the corner and left them there. And then he ran. They got sauced. It was his turn. Summons them back. That's what I heard. But Snivy would definitely notice that these beams are those things are gone. Once it's her turn, she'll definitely call that one. So you guys don't notice that unless you guys are specifically like I'd say Omega, you definitely don't know. Sebastian just is pretty hyper focused right now, especially after getting hit. Jack is unconscious. Varynx is there. Is there. Yeah. That's that part. That was legendary action. He's going to now use this again. Oh. Good chunk back. Yeah. That is the end of his turn. It is Snivy's turn. Snivy is going to use her free action to be like, you guys, they're gone. And like literally in the same motion, if you were to look back, if Varynx were to look back, they kind of dissipate into smoke and the fog that is layering the floor here. And you then hear some similar sounds to them up ahead. In fact, Sebastian and Omega, you can clearly see through the hole that is between the staircase that exactly as much as you would assume, there is one that has kind of like begun to turn back to look to your direction as it has been reformed through the fog around you all. What is it? Snivy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Is going to, let me see. Has some stuff at her disposal. Why didn't I think of that? This is a fucking strong ass thing. She's going to cast Hold Person, a second level spell on. Wait, no, she can't see him. Never mind.
Oh, that would have been okay. That's cool, actually.
Yeah. All right. Well, whenever she gets a chance, she's definitely gonna Hold Person's ass.
Halt.
I guess she's going to use her action to cast Spare the Dying on. No, no. Nothing can be used effectively as it should. She's gonna cast Spare the Dying on you. Give me a moment. I'm getting called again because I never not get called in this house, apparently. So let me just pause. Resume. Okay, right back into it. Where were we? It was Snivy's turn. I was trying to figure out what the fuck Snivy's gonna do.
You said spare the dying, and then she called.
Yeah, Spare the Dying. So yeah, she's gonna just with a whisk of her finger, you're back into a stable point. And so as you were dying, you are now at 1 HP and are stabilized, and you must roll on your turn to see if you can wake up. And it will take half your movement to get off the floor because you fell to the floor.
Okay.
All right. So you're back in the game. Snivy is going to command her skeleton. Oh no, she still has movement. She was here 5, 10. No, she was 5, 10, 15, 20. Gentle repose. No, not gentle repose. Spare dying. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. 30. You're stabilized. Bonus action 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's their zombie's turn. That's her bonus action. That is Snivy's turn. It's top initiative. Jack, roll me a Constitution. See if you wake up.
Constitution.
Yeah. Oh, you also can roll a d6. You can roll the d6 if you want to get it back up, but I have faith in you.
15.
You're back up, my good sir. With a moment of you cough up some of the blood that you had has kind of gathered as you were kind of struggling to breathe before, and you are conscious, and you now see the state of the rest of the party. It's only been a few moments. It looks like you kind of like look around trying to figure out how much time has passed since you were unconscious, and it hasn't been long. So again, you are back at 1 HP.
All right. Important question.
Yes.
Because I was knocked unconscious, does my spirit disappear or is it still out?
I'll say it disappears because you are unconscious.
Okay. Interesting. And you said that another one of those dudes kind of like turned back by the stairs, right?
Yeah, it's like it's turning back. Yeah.
Does it seem about the same size as the one we just fought or bigger?
Wait, say again?
Does it seem about the same size as the ones we just fought or bigger?
Same size.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal me some.
Okay.
Oh, heal for 2 vials.
Broke them heals.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to heal for 21. That'll put me
All right,
22.
21. That's 22 again.
And then I'm also going to use both of my attack actions to fire off 2 shots at it.
Oh, he is not inside anymore.
Oh, he's not in sight anymore.
No, he
Okay.
hopped downward from top of the stairs. Also, they explained that that section that goes under the stairs, has a it looks like some sort of like bars in front of it, or like a kind of like a gate is locked, or at least it
That's
looks like
locked?
it's unopenable from your end. But you can still see through it. Like it's like one of those, you know, with the like it's not like exactly a crisscross. It's like a gate for a castle of some kind, but very small and meant for obviously this kind of door. It's much more than that.
I'm gonna charge at it.
The door.
Yep, I'm followed as a dude. So
Oh, you're gonna because he didn't go to the door. He went above and hopped downward.
yeah, I'm gonna follow him down.
Okay. So you're gonna make the dash action, or I don't know how much movement you can make. Let me see. Check Connell. Oh, you have to have half movement because you're getting up from the floor.
True.
So 5, 10, 15. Wait. 5, 10, 15. Did you want to make the dash action to kind of hop to this area?
Yeah.
So here, this is the, yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is perfectly enough to hop down into this room. So as you kind of just like after pumping yourself up so that healing again, and just seeing you see the small the small hole. It looks like a small thing. Sorry, it looks like a small trap door that was just there. Like the gate there is like, what is it like? Is open and in fact like jammed with some weird liquidy substance, so it's stuck open. And so you just kind of hop down, and as you land, you find one of those beings next to you, and several others behind you, and Mikolash in the corner again, just kind of grasping out into this cosmic opening.
Even though I dash, would I be able to make a free action?
Wait, reaction? No, you cannot make your reactions on your turn.
No, free action.
Oh, free action? Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna say, hey, you, don't do that.
And you see him kind of look to you, it's like, as he's still in the middle of doing it, like, and just kind of laughs a bit, still grasping him.
All right, that's me.
That is your turn. It is Sebastian's turn. Sebastian's gonna follow suit. 5, 10. Oh shit! Hold on. It's the end of your turn. He moved during Snivy's turn. Right now, end of your turn, he is going to. I think I remembered. So we didn't have to like recount everything while also doing everything else and waiting for the next person's turn. How many turns has it been? Did that. Four. And then let me just. What am I doing? I need to flip a coin. But I didn't mean to put a value. Heads 1, tails 2. Tails 2. All right. 2 more turns till he gets that back. Can't use that one either because actually these. Heads 1, tails 2. Can't do that either. He will in his next turn, after his next turn. So, can't do that. But he will, as at the end of your turn, use an ability. He sees that you see that opening he was grasping toward. He's just like, "Ah!" And like you extend his hand outward towards you, and you see from the opening it widens, and from this cosmic-looking opening, you see tendrils gout forward.
What the what?
I need you to
Oh.
make a DC 17 saving strength saving throw.
Damn, he's going all Mirak on us.
Natural 20.
Yo! You take half damage on successful. Oh wait, no. Takes half as much and suffers no effects. Okay. So 1, 2, 3d10 and half damage. 2, 10, 11, rounded down. That's 5. You take 5 force damage. Check. Dropping me down to 17. And you suffer no other effects.
Hell yeah.
Slick. Yeah, that is his legendary turn. It is now that was for Jack. Sebastian is now doing his thing as 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is above, and Sebastian is going to take shots at actually he could just take a shot at Mikolash and that other thing, that strange ethereal walker. That's 5, that's 9, that's nice. That's exactly a 12. That's more than enough to hit. He's hitting the guy. He's hitting Mikolash for a d10 plus 1. That's 6 damage on Mikolash. Yep, this guy is still hurt, but but to clarify, he looks a little less hurt than before.
Huh.
Yo, it's Yuri. Yo, welcome to the gang.
Sorry I'm late, boyos. I'm here now. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'm here now.
Hello
no,
there.
true. So right now it is what is it? So that was Sebastian's turn, taking 2 shots. It is Mikolash's legendary action thing. He's going to how many times can you do that?
Okay, what's happening? Where are we right now? Last thing I remember was something about a glob.
Cool. To be exact, last time you were here, they were more in the center spot where you guys came from, and there was like 4 enemies still up, and they're all dead. The party is down the hallway and starting to deal with Mikolash, and you called out as your character that the creatures that you had just killed that were coming back from the dead actually disappeared, and you don't know this, but they're in the room that he's with.
Mm,
You can only assume that they probably are with him.
okay.
And so right now, he's doing his legendary action, which is
My fault.
he's gonna cast a spell.
Walks in the middle of him destroying half the planet.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
So what you're telling me is, if I summon enough cows and then shoot on like blazing hands, is it? I can make a bomb.
Um,
Cows do produce methane.
he was going.
No, I was just thinking about that too, bro. That
Mhm.
sounds kind of nuts. But you got to give him a specific feed.
Huh?
He's going to use his legendary action to activate this stone to cast a spell, contact another plane.
Oh, what the what?
What the fuck?
The hell is he contacting another player for?
Another plane as in existence, or another plane as in you?
I will be pilot.
To explain, contacting another plane is the spell. Let me just double
Oh
check.
yes, let's be consort
You
with the higher
mentally
ups.
contact the demigod,
What?
the spirit of a long dead stage, or some other mysterious entity from another plane. To explain, the plane is like basically like a dimension that's connected to your dimension.
As
So
there
it's
are
like it's like a different version of this world or some sort of variation of it that is affected by magic. But there are
Oh shit.
entirely different versions of your section of existence, including those other planes.
Mhm.
So like, for example, Nightmare Realms? Question mark.
Yes.
Uh,
For example, Nightmare Realms.
Holy shit.
So I gotta definitely link up with my other half, because that sounds like mayhem waiting to happen. Imagine a bunch of different Snivies. Yo, the world would not handle it.
Contacting this extraplanar intelligence can strain or even break your mind when you cast
I
this.
think if Jack ever met another Jack, he would definitely fight all the other Jacks to the death.
there can
Yeah.
only be one.
There can only be one superior Jack.
That's a success.
Until all of the Jacks remember that they're immortal.
On a failure, take that much damage, and you are insane until you finish a long rest.
I mean, if it was level 20, then I guess it would just be a never-ending battle.
It's like the battles of the Jacks.
Spell ends. Am can answer which questions with one word. Yes, no, maybe, never, relevant, unclear.
Imagine a battle till the death full of just immortals. Is it then to the first one to quit?
These
To the
campaigns.
last one to quit?
So, so as Mikolash calls out that that rift that that you had seen before, Jack, that sent out those tendrils, you see an eye peer through and look down on Mikolash, and he looks up, and you see him like almost like a little schoolgirl, like, and
What the fuck?
you see him like,
Master has given Gabi Glock.
to clarify, I need to figure out 5 questions he can ask.
Oh, oh god.
So,
Oh
his
fuck.
first question
I know what this
has
is.
to be,
How do I make the elixir of life?
wait a minute. Never mind. Wait, no. He has been doing that. He has. The only thing he has been doing is moving and trying to do this. He has. Okay. So you see him. He's like, and he asks 5 questions. He asks, Dread cause, gift me with eyes
Oh,
line my brain with eyes, and you hear a response. Actually, no, you guys don't. But he does, and he's like, well, gild me with your knowledge. And another silence before he goes on to, allow me to meet you. And he hears something, and he's like, as he puts his hand in the cage and kind of ruffles his hair. Help me.
you have a realization.
And to that response, you hear something. Let me just kind of play it right quick.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
or not. There we go. You hear a song. You hear this song begin to play, and you see him kind of begin to lean back a bit. And I need to roll.
Omega starts beatboxing to the beat.
More. I personally want to know, like, how would Omega beatbox? Would he just like actually be beatboxing, or would it be like beep boop beep?
Oh, I think he would actually beatbox.
Actually, no, what am I doing? What am I doing?
That's freaking plain.
Just hit him with some codfish, bro.
This can be very good for this guy or very bad. Holy fuck. That's 10,
Holy
20,
fuck.
23.
Did he like grow eyes?
No, he
Okay.
did not.
My question is why is we letting this nigga power up right now?
Yeah. This is like a DBZ villain. We're just letting him power up.
Right.
Mhm.
Run up on us and just
These
start beating.
games. 5. Oh, yeah, that was, hold on, that was 23. This
Like when the
this
Kage left
enemy
his
just exactly gained 23 health. And I'm letting you know this because I'm nice. So that's all right. You see, as this, almost as if the sound is something, and lifts him up for a second. And you see the wounds that you've all caused him, the searing, everything cleans him up. There are some parts that are still there, but as it puts him back down, he just kind of. That is the. That's what he does at the end of Sebastian's turn.
Hit this nigga before he powers up again.
So, Omega, it is, I believe, your turn.
All right. What are those 3 enemies doing down there? Near
Right,
Sebastian.
right now, it's more like they kind of stopped what they were doing.
Uh-huh.
And they're just kind of, they stopped what they were doing. But as soon as this has happened, they're just kind of turning towards you all, like turning towards Jack. Like, see, the one that was looking towards your direction that you can see is looking toward Jack now.
All right, I'm going to smack the one behind Sebastian with Morningstar.
Hold on a second. I got to get you to move. And also to clarify, this goes upward, and this is like the pathway to this one that's looking back. is gated. So you would have to go up these stairs and hop down and then move again to smack that one.
Oh Jesus.
Because he's above. That's why he isn't basically in there.
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, hop down, 25, 30. This one at the door or this one?
The one at the door.
All right, so you just roll up this one, and you pull up your morning star, and make an attack roll, please.
All right. $20, not natural.
All right, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 9 damage for the first one.
How much damage?
9.
9. All right.
Hit him with the
This enemy looks hurt from your strike at its chest. It's like a with your morning star, just like smacking into it. It's like before kind of tries to coalesce into a shape again.
Does a 19 hit?
19 definitely hits compared to its AC.
All right. 10 damage for this one.
Then this thing falls apart before you.
Oh no.
Just with another hit, like and like with the core, the rest of it just kind of just kind of to the floor. That's your turn.
Then Omega just says, "Who else wants a piece of Omega?"
I like that. All right. So that's your turn.
Mhm.
This he is going to at the end of your turn, he's going to cast Abritus again. He's going to cast the Augur of Abritus. And again, you see this after he finishes laughing, he's like, and he goes out to it again, and you see another tendril shoots out, and it is going straight through y'all. So I need all of you, all 3 of these allies are yours to make dexterity saving throws.
Wait, me too?
No, not you. You're all the way back here.
I was scared. Yeah, I was like, yo, what is going on here? I left that.
No. It's just these 3.
All right.
They're getting the brappen, so they need to make dex for Sebastian. There's, how much inspiration does he have?
I rolled a 13. Could I add the 6 to that?
A 13. Yes, you can.
Okay. So it's a 19. Does that work?
A 19 does work.
Okay.
Sebastian is gonna get an entire reroll. That's literally a default 19 plus his 524, so he's set. What about you, Jack? How do you look?
Excuse me. I rerolled twice, so I burned well, technically 3.
3?
I burned 2 inspiration. I got a 19 plus 1.
All right, that is perfect. Oh yeah, this is a strength. Yeah, no, Sebastian still got to get 19. This is plus strength.
Oh, it's strength?
Yes, it's strength.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you would have definitely probably crushed the waves. Oh no, never mind. It is. No, it's called Beyond. Yeah, Abritus is a 16. All right, so you all are going to take 3d4 halved. I mean, sorry, 3d10 halved.
Glad it's halved.
9, 6, nice. That's 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 halved is 8. All y'all take 8, and you don't get the weird side effects.
Alrighty. Wait, what? Wait. Does it have a side effect or not?
No side effects.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
yet as in like, if you were to fail again.
Mhm.
Ooh, no, the boy is unconscious.
Oof.
Omega, you take 8 from your 55.
I'm at 47, right?
7. Just trying to make sure. Yeah, 47. That is your turn. Now is the end of your turn, Omega. Now, Varynx. Varynx is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Varynx is going to where is them spells at gamer? There it is. Cure wounds. Which is a D8. There's 1 plus 5, that's 6. Sebastian, from instead of being 0, is at 6. And he is stabilized automatically. And that costed him a spell slot. First one spell slot, which is now at 2. Now it is his turn. Nikolash is going to he's going to activate his legendary action to do Eldritch Barrage. And is going to fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts. Man, this guy is fucking annoying. That's definitely a miss, even with a +9. It's 11. That is a 21. Jalen, this is for you. And another one's going to go to Omega,
All right.
which is a 15 for your AC. Should I hit your AC? Which does that hit?
No, that's just under.
All right. Jalen, can you do anything about that 21?
Nope. I would have to wait a couple levels before I could try to roll a 6.
Yeah. Okay. So you are going to take a D10 plus 5. That's 7 plus 5. Is that unconscious? That's unconscious.
Yep.
All right, we gotta kill this nigga fast.
That is Varynx's turn. It is now Mikolash's turn. Good thing he can't. I don't think he does legendary actions on his turn. He does it on your turn. Have I been doing them on your turn, right? I haven't been doing it on his turn, right?
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah, his turn, I think.
Not on his turn. Okay.
Yeah,
Mikolash is going to cast. What's he gonna do? You all look hurt, except for Thing. Except for Thing, but you're not an enemy. I did. He is going to cast what he's going to use. He's going to cast a spell, and as he casts it, you see him just, and as you see, as almost parts of him becomes translucent, and then larger parts of him, and he is out of sight. Yeah, that's his turn. He just cast that spell and he's done. It is now Snively's turn.
Hey, I don't know what's happening. So these guys are on a whole different floor.
Basically, they're on the same floor as you are technically, but what they did is they went up these stairs and hopped into this room because there's a trap door.
Mhm. All right, so I was looking at burning hands, and I'm a little confused on how that works. Can I use a higher level spell slot for it, or no?
Yes, but you would need to get in point blank range essentially, or like basically like 3 blocks in front of you, or whatever direction you choose.
Can I get that close to him?
That's a good question. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, but you are one turn away, unless you want to use your action to dash to make it in the room, and then have your skeleton follow suit as your bonus action.
Could do that. I could do that. I guess I'll use my bonus action dash in, and I'll have my skeleton pull up.
5, 10, 15, 20. You're here. You're in the room. You use your bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Have my skeleton kill itself by throwing its limbs one by one at the mob.
If you would like, you can also make your skeleton do a dash action and make it in the room.
Can I make my never mind, that nigga has a melee attack. Sure, let's throw him into the room as well, so there's more heads so they can deal with.
All right, so he comes. So your skeleton just kind of. Yours like.
Scary, scary.
And so that should be your turn. He is invisible. I need to remove his icon off the map for now. What's he gonna do?
Explosion. That's it, yo. That's my next spell. I just gotta start looking around for someone to teach me explosion.
Okay, Megumin.
All right.
That's
Alright.
the plan. I'm just gonna keep pebbles and I'm gonna enchant them with explosion. So whenever someone wants to try me, I basically have a grenade.
Okay. So That is his turn. He just does something while being invisible.
He does something while being invisible.
Yep, I can't say because he's invisible.
Well,
That's what he does at the end of your turn because he has legendary actions. Wait, he has legendary. There's only. Nah, he's gonna do that. Fuck it.
fuck it.
Yeah. It is now. Jack, it is your turn. You are unconscious, but you have been healed. Oh yeah. No, you have not been healed. You're unconscious. You haven't been healed. Death saving throw, please.
Death saving
That
throw.
is a
Jack.
10.
Wait, do you have you also do have the inspiration. So if you ever need to, if you feel like you were not gonna roll that well, inspiration. I'll say you can just burn it whenever. Essentially, it's just a death saving throw. It's just like,
Yep.
All right.
I
So you
got
got
a
one
10.
success.
Yep.
W. 0 L. All right. Now that's your turn. It is Sebastian's turn. He got healed up to 6, right? Yeah, he's the one that got healed. And after being healed, he has to roll to wake up. Wake up. Big nappies.
Nah, just slap that nigga around a little. Wake that nigga up by force.
Ugh. All right, cool. Does it smell like weed? Sorry, I was concerned for the smell. But it is Amor, it is 11:30. If you wanted to cut it short for yourself, and then we just keep going.
I'm gonna try to kill this guy first.
All right, fair. All right. It is that was Sebastian's turn to try to wake up. It's your turn. Wait, oh fuck. He's gonna do something while he's invisible.
Oh no.
What's he got at his disposal?
I hope nothing too dangerous.
Who, what, where? Well, Franco, who this new nigga on the block be?
He's going to legendary action.
Oh damn, he goes invisible. He could like Omaiwa move us.
No.
He's going to activate Eldritch Barrage as his legendary action, and he has advantage. So, what's he shooting for? Definitely skeleton, weird-looking small thing, and Omega. So,
I
advantage.
can see the direction where this attack came from, though, right?
Yes, you can see where they are appearing before they fire off.
Okay.
So you do have if you were to look for him, you would have advantage on trying to find him or hitting him. So that is a 12 plus 9. I'm pretty sure I hit you, Yuri.
Huh?
With a 21.
I've been hit with a 21.
Like 21 to hit, because basically it's trying to see if you even got hit at all, and then the damage. So right now it's just to hit. So against your AC, which is 11, that definitely hits. I'll do a D10 plus, that is 15 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, you're unconscious, Snivy.
I'm unconscious. Why?
Because
How
you just
hard
got
did
hit
you-
with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that sounds about right.
That's unfortunate.
To be fair, I feel like a large rock could do the same thing.
Omega,
How much am I taking?
you are making, no, I'm seeing it hits you at all. 14, yeah, no, you got hit. So 14 plus 9. So that is definitely an D10. 4 plus 5, that's 9 damage.
9 damage?
9 damage.
All right. So that should bring me down to.
Well, that's 38, right?
Yep.
And then an attack at your skeleton, Yuri. Oh wait, no, you're unconscious. Let me see. Stamina
Is my
undead.
skeleton useless when I'm unconscious? Because I know that I don't. It's not a concentration.
When it drops to 0 hit points, or when the spell ends, and it's a concentration.
Skeleton's a concentration.
Yeah, because it was summon undead,
Oh yeah.
and so that's a concentration spell for up to an hour.
Damn, that nigga just de-atomized.
Yeah, in fact, that's basically what happens. As you become unconscious, you just kind of take this blast and just kind of and lump over.
The skeleton
skeleton's
falls
kind of
over
like-
the dust before hitting the ground.
Yeah, literally.
Damn. Rip Steven Mark II.
Not Steven Mark II.
Steven Jr. didn't even get to live through the entire.
I guess the second attack will be for you, for you, Omega.
All right.
I just gotta have
Natural
Snivy.
20.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Is he gonna double damage, or is he gonna like cripple me?
I think everyone's unconscious.
He's definitely He's gonna go for your leg.
Ah, you bastard.
So it's not gonna be double damage, but he's going to make half your movement.
All right. So I could only move 15, right?
Yep.
I can just
So
go
you
for
take
people's
10
limb.
damage.
All right.
You know that they thank you because I completely forgot that we can just go for certain limbs.
Not like
Gotta go for the knees at all times now.
Give me a moment.
Kneecapping.
Actually, you missed it. I shot the dude in the kneecap earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm sad. Yeah, I came
I
home.
forgot.
Wasn't in the
His
best of mood.
hinderment is screaming. Just so you know, he's now not wounded in the leg.
You're not
What
moving
he
that
had
leg.
done. Yeah, he's not shot up in the leg right now. He undid that by contacting.
This nigga's a robot, right? I can't heal that nigga. No, right?
You can.
I can. All right, word. It's like
Okay.
cyborg.
So, that's what he did on Yuri's turn. Okay, so that was Snivy. Jack. It's Jack's turn now, right?
Cool,
No.
where?
No, that was Omega's turn, right?
Yeah, that was Omega. That
No,
just
I don't think
happened.
we haven't gotten to Omega's turn yet.
Was that Snivy? No, that was Sebastian.
No, was that Mikolash?
That was Nikolash's turn, I believe.
Nikolash's turn.
Either that or no, Snivy got knocked
Yeah,
out.
I pulled up and then immediately got knocked.
Jack rolled up. Rolled for his W, which he got his first W out of the 3.
What happened was I know Snivy got knocked out because this guy was taking legendary actions.
And Sebastian failed to wake up, and he's still unconscious. And now it's Omega's turn.
Mm-hmm.
With his broken ankles.
Yep.
Bro,
All
just
right,
snap it
Omega's
back into
pretty
place.
pissed right now.
Just snap it back into place.
All right. Could I look for the Okay, the area that those attacks fired from.
Yes.
Okay.
To explain, why am I doing? Give me a second.
Oh, it works with exposed bone, right? Damn.
So to be exact, he is in this general direction.
Okay. Do I even have enough movement to move over there?
You can, but this is dead,
Yep.
I believe. This one's still alive, so if you were to try to move with half your movement, you might be attacked by this one.
I'll take the risk.
All right. So 5, 10. Do you want to just beeline it in that direction?
Sure. Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Okay. Then I'm going to use the halberd and wide swing in that area.
All right, so you're gonna try to make an attack.
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage. No, it'll just be a flat attack.
Oh, flat attack?
Because he's invisible, so he would have advantage, but he attacked, so you have advantage on trying to hit him because he revealed his general direction.
All right, so just normal damage.
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, just roll an attack. I need to roll an attack on you to see if you get attacked or grabbed.
Does a 23 hit? Not natural.
Yes.
All right.
If it didn't, I would be scared.
Get this nigga.
All right. 15.
15 damage.
Yep.
I believe he's going to use his reaction that he just beat you back. He's going to half the damage, so it was 15, right?
Yep.
That is cut in half, rounded down.
7?
That's
right.
7 damage.
Can I swing once more?
Of course. So 7 damage. That's 20. No, it's not much. So go ahead.
All right. 22, not natural.
That definitely hits. You found a direction. You kind of put and you hit a
17 damage.
17 damage.
Yep.
You cannot have that after you did that already. So
is there any like blood on the floor or something?
yeah, at this point, blood is at the floor. I need to make 2 concentration checks for him too. 17. So that's this guy is.
I'm pretty sure that's 8, right? If it's in half.
So I need to make concentration checks for the man's. See if he keeps it up. Constitution. That's a fail. He lost. He's not invisible anymore after that first attack.
Okay.
The sword hit him twice, and he was like, "Okay."
Yeah, he just kind of just fucking.
All right, that is Omega's turn.
All right. Whose turn is it? It is. I know.
I'll burn all the inspiration I need to wake up, yo. Just know that.
I feel that. It is Varynx's turn. Varynx is going to. You know what? Fuck it. So he's gonna use his death march. And he's gonna roll up. 5, 10, 15.
Man's got a plus 12 in performance.
Indeed he does. And he's gonna let off that performance now.
May I ask,
baby.
Almighty DM, what song is he playing tonight?
Take me home to the road.
What's a good I'm assuming something high energy.
Back in Black.
Yeah, Back in Black. Back in Black sounds like a good option. So you see him drop down and essentially improvise a song, which to everyone's surprise is basically Back in Black, as a cone of damage goes in his direction.
Imagine a nigga rolling up on the battlefield with a flute and then winning.
And then winning, true.
Yo, don't slack, yo. Remember Tayuya from Naruto?
That is true. Oh wait, no, that's hold up, let me just as he is sorry, whoa. He's actually here. And he's just letting it loose, and it was a 22. Let me see how much that would be.
Blood is amazing.
What?
I said blood is amazing.
Yeah, man. They did some pretty crazy stuff online. 3d6 magical slashing. Got them d6s on deck. One. That's 6, 8. Oh, it's d8s. Jalen, roll me 3d8s, please. +2.
Oh, okay. 3d8 plus 2?
Yep.
Is Mikolash still laughing? Or not?
No, he's kind of just like breathing at the point until he hops out and he starts just going at it, and just the song that you hear kind of gets drowned out.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
That is he going for a kill? I guess not, because he doesn't have to kill him. So for now, he's gonna fucking knock him unconscious, and as he goes unconscious in this place, all of these
Oh wait, who goes unconscious?
Mikolash, he's not being
Mikolash.
killed off the rip. At least not by Varynx. Varynx would rather want to know a bit more about this place and what's going on.
Oh, he
So
better
you
call
don't-
off. He better call off Omega.
So let me just pause this. Fine. Let me go back to my fighting playlist. Close this. Open up Hail of Nightmare. Loop.
That door.
So, as the estranged figure you had just met kind of just faces the winds, and as those winds kind of pull through, you see the slash marks coming across him, and he just kind of and just lumps against the wall before falling over into the not to the corner, but on his side against the wall. And at this point, as Varynx says, "All right, oh fuck, help me," and he tells you, Omega, to help him out with Jack, who is currently unstable.
All right.
Is everyone still unconscious?
Sebastian's unconscious. Jay, not Jalen's character, but I mean Jalen's character, yes. Jack is unconscious. I don't know why I forgot his name. I literally just said his name earlier. Whatever.
All right.
Jack,
I guess
Sebastian, and me are all unconscious.
Yeah, y'all three are unconscious. Snivy, you're unstable as well.
I'm unstable as well.
Yeah.
Why?
So
okay. Omega forms a barrier between everybody who's unstable and Mikolash.
all right. Hold on a second, let me put this down a bit. So Varynx is going to use his last 2 level 1s to cast Cure Wounds, just to like easily, quickly get you guys back up, or back stabilized, I should say, because it doesn't get you up. Actually, to save spells, he's gonna do it on you, Yuri, on you, Snivy, and he's going to then try to smack you awake, like,
Hey yo, get the F up.
yeah. He's just kind of just like, and like as you are the healer, you are another healer, like, and he's like, ugh.
As I wake up from death once more.
Yep, he has a stabilized Sebastian. I mean, Jalen. Jalen, please roll me another death saving throw, real quick, before they do that.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, that's yeah. No, you're stabilized. Like,
Yeah, he's bullying. Don't worry about him
yeah,
anymore.
you're at 1 health right now. Like, in fact, as you guys kind of say that, like in a rush, he's like, "Wake up!" And like he kind of says that, he gets up. You look over, and he's just like,
That nigga Jack just wakes up from a nightmare.
"No, he's not awake. He's still unconscious."
Oh,
And Sebastian is still unconscious at the moment, unless you guys help him.
Jack just heard in his unconscious, unstabilized state that this nigga's lacking and just stabilized himself.
Just stabilized himself. True. I guess Varynx is going to come over and try to wake you both up. Yeah. So I'm assuming you guys are going to wake up.
as far as I'm concerned, I am conscious now.
Yeah, no, it's about. I mean, Sebastian definitely will wake up. Jack, you getting up, right? Or are you gonna go back to sleep?
Jack is gonna definitely wake up, but when he gets up, I don't know if you guys have ever seen WWE with The Undertaker.
Just the.
Yep.
Okay.
Respect the hustle, bro.
You pull an Undertaker and just dumb.
Call the Undertaker, and only you and one other person gets the reference.
So yes, you are all awake, and in the corner of the room, not the corner, but like on the side of the room, you see an unconscious Mikolash.
Take that nigga's fingernails.
Did you see that as your character?
Yes.
Sebastian is like, no, we need him.
Omega
He's
instantly goes
awake
over there
first.
and restrains him.
Yeah, that's definitely good. So he is now restrained. He is also. I didn't roll a death saving throw for him.
For him? Oh,
Yes. Oh, 19. He's doing.
Oh.
He's still unstable. You all want to do anything about that?
if we don't, he'll die.
Yeah.
All right. So what's that move called? That if they move, they hurt.
That would be. Oh, sorry, wrong character. I'm looking at Snivy. Your spell that you're thinking of is you could also just use hold person, because hold person just literally keeps them still as long as you can maintain it.
Right.
Wait, does that take a spell slot to do?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
third level spell slot.
That's
I'm
why I
go.
was wondering.
Oh wait, is it
Oh.
booming blade that does this?
Oh yeah, booming blade is dope.
But you have to hit him first.
Mhm.
Like
All right.
you have to be trying to pop.
I'll just use hold person then, and
No, you should just someone should just fucking heal him.
that's what I'm saying. Hold person, and I use that healing on him.
Oh, you know what? True.
He's already being
That-
restrained too.
That's what I
True.
was gonna use booming blade for, because I was gonna use that and then proceed to heal him. And then if he were to gain consciousness and try running away, he would then proceed to kill himself.
So you heal him 2d6 plus a spell level, which hold person is a third level spell slot. So that's your last third level spell slot. Wait, no, sorry, no, that's your second level spell slot. Sorry, that is your first third. You just used. You're on your second level spell slot now.
All right.
And so it's 2 plus 2d6. So I'll roll that out for you.
Alrighty.
You heal him for 9 health. So Mikolash, instead of being at 0, is now at 9 and is stabilized.
Quick question.
Yeah.
The eye thing that he summoned from another plane, is that gone?
Yeah,
No.
that was gone after he went invisible, because he just kind of kept himself invisible.
No, it's just been in the
Um,
middle of the field watching over us silently.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, that went away when he cast that.
Do
So
any of us recognize what exactly that was?
Because I know
no, I mean one character would have, but he's not here anymore.
Oh shit. All right.
I'm gonna
While
hold a
he's
halberd
unconscious,
near Mikolash.
What'd you say, Amor?
Omega's gonna hold a halberd near Mikolash.
All right. What
Just
did you
to be
say,
safe.
Jack?
I want to see. I want to take a sample of Nikolash's blood just to see if it's tainted with God juice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna eat that nigga? You said.
No.
That would take a couple of minutes. So if you were to try to, if you wanted to wait for him to wake up, or if you wanted to wake him up, because either way, I'll roll.
Wait, I gotta wake him up to take his blood.
Nope. Actually, no. I'll say that I'll give him a
Probably
day
wake
to
up from that, right?
Yeah, I want the 6, 19. Yeah, you got advantage on that. So eventually is.
Draining
It's
up
like,
blood to
Not
keep him
laughing now, are you?
and
and it kind of looks at you all like, huh. He just kind of like lumps like kind of to his side, like on his like the side of his head, kind of like with the bird cage, like not helping either, kind of like offsetting his head. It's like, um,
Is that birdcage removable or not?
there is a part to remove it. Yes.
Uh,
just rips it in half. Is
yeah,
it
he just rips it off.
No, now it is.
So wait, what did you want to do?
Can I open it or take it off?
Go ahead and roll me a strength. A strength. What's it called? Hold on, let me check a character. Strength. Athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, no. You try breaking apart. You try opening the cage and your arm snaps.
21, not natural.
21. Just misses.
Bro.
What?
Can I try again?
Yeah, but as you do, he was like, no, 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 no. He like kind of move his head away from you, and like he goes on to say, no, don't, no, I can't yet. No, stop, stop.
I
You
gotta.
saying that makes me want to remove it even more. And I try to remove it again.
I will try to stop you to say maybe it might kill him. So let's wait until after we know the information.
Ah, good point.
He's kind of like, oh, and he had like a crack in his neck, like, oh, the small one is right. The small one's right.
So it smells right. What?
The small one is right, is what he said.
Oh.
I got an idea.
What's the
Yes.
idea?
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out Raijin and burn a charge.
Huh.
Okay. Oh,
Wait. Is this intimidation? Or
oh, this is, you're gonna try to get some information out of him, aren't you?
ah.
All right, so hear me out, right? I'm pulling out Raijin and I'm doing full greatsword mode. I just want to look as brawlic as possible, right? Got
Right.
the red lightning crackling on it, and I'm gonna hold it close enough to his bird cage where it looks like the lightning's just about to crackle onto it, and I'm gonna be like, talk.
Tell me
Roll
every.
an intimidation check with advantage.
You get a 4 and that nigga just smiles at you like, do it, pussy.
Let me see. I don't remember what I have for intimidation, so let's check.
Yo, actually, where do I find my intimidation? Because like, if it's above 3, it's pretty funny.
Snivy, your intimidation is a +8 currently.
Plus
What the
8.
fuck?
Whoa.
Way better in mine. I only got
I'm
+1.
one scary ass fucking gnome. It could be the skeleton arm. It's not gonna hold you.
True. So what did you got, Dylan?
I go for the knees.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're running into
Oh, actually, what is this? I'm sorry, new guy. What's your name? Character's name?
Omega.
Omega.
Mhm.
Don't I have one of those weird like giant hand sword things? You think Omega can use it?
Oh, the Omnigala arm.
Yeah.
He would need to train with it to become proficient with it, and that because he would need to be proficient with trick weapons, which he is not.
All right.
I don't want to talk about how many inspiration I burned there. They're kind of just there. But I will
However,
say, although I don't like the number I burned, Josue, you can look at my character sheet if you really want to know.
I'll check. What was the original
So,
number?
I started this session with, I think 30, and since then I burned about maybe 2.
Maybe 2. Wow.
currently has 2.
No. Yo, that'd be crazy. But
The roll's a 20.
all right, natural 20.
Yes.
Okay. So as you crackle it, you unintentionally got a little, getting a little too close, but it's just enough for it to not mess with him. But it's very close to that latch that he's scared of. Like as if you're just gonna flick it and torture him on the way out, essentially. And he's just like, wait. He's like, if he had his arms out, he actually is like, his arms are bound. He's like, wait.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Okay. What do you want to say? What do you want to say to him? What do you want to ask him? I should say.
Everything.
All right.
I want to know what that nigga
I'm gonna
ate.
ask. I want to get to the root of the problem first. So I'm gonna say, Dude, why the fuck is it still nighttime?
You know, that's a great question.
So he goes on to say, it's the I we offered ourselves, and well, we had a response. I I am stuck here, but I can contact the others. I know not. One thing's for sure. I I think it was us. Yes. Yes. That's what he says for that answer. And then you just kind of keep saying yes, quieter and quieter.
Who'd you offer yourselves to?
Any of the
Grandpa.
Any of the great ones. We made sure it wouldn't be any gods or mischievous beings. It's definitely a great one. I'm not sure yet. I should have asked. Damn it. And then he just keeps saying damn it under his breath. Just
Focus.
what's your next question?
So that eye you summoned, was that the great one?
Yeah, yes. I think it was cause, but I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna try something here. Hear me out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Summon him back. I got some questions.
Oh shit.
Okay. And you see him kind of like put out its hands forward. No, you see him put out his hands forward,
I put the halberd a little closer.
and he kind of just begins to cast the spell. And this takes a minute, so you guys will sit a bit as he kind of begins chanting and so forth, as eventually this hole begins to form. As you see starlight and so forth sprinkling through this small rift, and then there is a returning eye covering out and blotting all that light that you had just seen through the vision. All right. What are your 5 questions?
All right. I turn towards the party and I'm like, all right, guys, we got 5 questions. Honestly, I didn't think we would get this far, but here we are. Anybody got any suggestions before I ask away?
Sebastian,
How do we turn the moon to a sun again?
what is it? Sebastian also says we should probably ask its name.
You know, it might be important.
Yeah, we might be able to research if there's any information.
All right, all right. So ask its name. That'll be the first question. How to stop this endless night will definitely be the second. I turn to Omega and Variance and I'm like, you guys got anything?
Omega just shakes his head.
Varings kind of goes, where's my sister?
Interesting. Okay. And that leaves 2 questions. So I'll ask those 3, and if you guys are okay with it, I'll finish with the last 2.
So I was just like, all right, make it important. So I don't know how many times we do that, even if we can anymore or something.
I just give Sebastian a thumbs up and smile.
Okay.
I turn towards the eye and I say, "What is your name, oh great one?"
And you hear, pardon me, I need to change the ambience. Back to looking. Where is it? 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 There we go. You hear in very soft, almost childlike murmur. Let it go. Almost sounding similar to children, as if like several children at once were saying something. They say Murgo.
Murgo?
Murgo. Okay. All right, Murgo. How do we stop this endless night?
Hold on a second. See me or pray. I'm not gonna keep doing that voice, but it basically says it like almost as if in multiple children at different times just say each word. Like when at some point you hear a girl, some point you hear a boy, you hear pray to me or meet me.
Okay.
Was that a threat?
No, it was more segmented and sounded more like, or the way I should say it's more like pray to me or meet me.
Okay. Third question. Variance. Okay.
All right.
Where do you have any knowledge on the location of Variance's sister? Variance, what's her name?
Varynx goes over. Hold on, actually, let me go look this up. This has been a long time running, but I guess he's not going to be here for it. But his character would
Dude.
definitely go after it. Okay. It responds with Mensis.
Mensis.
And like, and also a little bit more insinuation. The eye kind of looks up, like almost as if trying to look up at well, hold on, like Mikalash.
Nikolash is obviously still awake, right?
Yeah, he kind of looks at you all like,
I just look at Nikolash as the Murgo says that, and I said, after he's gone, we're having a word, sternly.
okay, he's like, yeah, one last question.
Oh, we
Or
got two more questions.
two more. Sorry.
Okay. Murgo. It seems we kind of lost track of a friend of ours, Silas Blight. Would you happen to know what happened to him?
You hear it responds with, uh, to prepare. And then and then like you hear like almost childlike giggling, like almost like a small school bus of children begin to kind of giggle and just laugh and just think about them, just like almost as if like they're hearing something that's funny.
All right. Last question. I feel like this one's a bit obvious. How do we meet you in person?
It says, it says, it kind of giggles and says, out of the library. And then in that same moment, the rift that was being maintained by the magic then thusly closes and the energies disperse.
Library. Wait, you guys don't think he means? Could it be our library in Yarnum, or maybe something related to the School of Mensis?
In the same moment, Mikolash kind of is like, I think it means here. And then he looks at you all and he's kind of like, there's a library on the floor just below.
Would you be able to point out the specific direction?
It's you have to go to each of the other room across opposite of this room and open this door lever and the other one here, and that will lead to a stairway into the library. I meant to try to get there so that I could meet it.
All right. For the time being, I only got one more question for you. Unless if any of my friends here have anything to say to you. Obviously, we're taking your ass into custody.
I mean,
Um,
I'm not sure if I can.
Wait. You said you can't leave this place, right? Will you die if you leave?
Only one way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm scared. I'm the host of this nightmare. Instead of it being a great one, it was us. We found an umbilical of a great one. And well,
I just accidentally muted chat. What just happened?
it just said he just said that they made contact with with a great one with an umbilical cord of a great one.
Oh. All right. Do I gain magical properties if I eat the great one's umbilical cord?
They like he kind of looks at you like haven't no one's tried. We
No
just contacted them.
Wait, so are you telling me you guys created a nightmare realm and we're in it?
Yes, and it was meant for contacting. So, if anything, you could go to the other nightmare realms if you could. If they let you in, if they're there.
I looked at the party and I'm like, guys, this is nuts. Before I forget, Variance's sister, he mentioned Mensis. What do you know about this?
And he kind of looks at Varix like, and he kind of like lumps that bird cage back and forth, and you see just kind of just like leans his head, trying to look at him like. And I think we might have had a girl be sold in for us. She was something angel. And at that prospect of those words, Barings comes over, pushing you both out of the way, and like moves in, and just like, where? And him, terrified, just there's a basement part of the building. We used her brothers for spell components and to see if we could one of our earlier students used her feathers, something about blood magic or necrotic magic, and then he just kind of grabbed and you can visibly see Varings becoming more and more angry, and he's just like, you can see him like you see him like grasping, and he's like about to grab him by the cage and start trying to do something.
Can I try and stop him?
Yes, you can. Roll an opposed strength check, please. He doesn't got much strength, but he's sure as hell gonna do it.
Do not kill him. He will be brought to Dunwall for execution.
That's a 19 plus 1.
Got a 3. I think he's a plus 1. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, he has a plus 0.
Bro.
Huh.
So you see him just kind of like, and you just grab him like swiftly and just like, whoa. He's like,
Hey man, he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Look, look. We at least know she's somewhat affiliated with the Mensis group. We got some info, dude. But we kind of need him right now.
At this moment,
And
just kind of grab and just like slam him into the onto the floor. It's like and he just kind of like begins to walk past you all towards the door, just like just begin like rubbing his face and his eyes and stuff.
I look towards Sebastian and then look towards Variance, like to motion him to comfort him.
Yeah, and Sebastian's kind of, and he comes over, and you can kind of just see them kind of begin to coerce. Just like obviously saying stuff like, oh, it's fine. You should be fine.
All right. Your name was Omega, correct?
Correct.
All right. I want to thank you. I know we kind of just really met, but I feel like it's gonna sound weird for me to say, but definitely sounds kind of true. I feel like the strongest bonds are usually made through niggas fighting to the death. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Definitely pretty strong. And I hate to ask you to do some heavy lifting, but we obviously need to drag this guy with us, and we should definitely check out that library you mentioned. Would you mind carrying him?
Of course. And then
All right.
slings him over his shoulder.
All right.
Just so he
his
doesn't
leg
move.
still broken?
Yes. Yep. He has to hobble.
You have to hobble while carrying this body. I'm sorry. Is there like a
Oh wait. Oh wait. Fuck. You don't have blood. So would a healing vial even work?
Maybe.
what's my highest non I have another third level spell slot, right?
Yeah, you do have. You could also just use a first level spell slot as well. But if you do max heal him, you will be fine.
I'll use burning. Yeah, I'll use burning hands and just keep myself warm, I guess.
All right, let's say burning hands.
Just so you know, my homie has the metal back. I was gonna say his knee, but I don't really.
Yes, so you kind of like you kind of begin gathering this magic, and your hands begin to catch in the flames. But you see like the lick of and the magic that you were gathering before ooze off, almost white, and you see it cool into him, and you see him kind of like adjust himself as his chest kind of feels better, and you see the plating over his leg begin to mend.
Ah, yes.
All right.
To clarify, you've actually never had this experience before, and it's strange.
I've never had this experience, or he
No,
never.
Amor. You're Omega, I should say. Omega has
fine.
never experienced this before, and in fact, it is
But acceptable.
almost as warm as your forge, but lighter.
Thank you,
Yeah.
kind magician.
Hey Omega, if you want, to make it easier to restrain this guy, I gotta ask it first, but my backpack can do thing.
Oh yeah, true.
My
Give me
backpack.
a second. I need to cast and see how much that heals thing. Burning hands level 1. So 1 plus 2d6. That's 9. That's 11. Wait, that's 12 healing.
Wait, so was Burning Hands used to like mend like weld his leg back together or something?
No, in fact,
No, no, I simply just set my hands on fire because I was feeling a little chilly.
Ah, okay.
and essentially at that when the fires emerged out, some white magic poured out and it pulled into what seemed to have been like some sort of core for you that you haven't like really thought about, and it just felt warm. Usually your core is more in your lower, like your forward more in your lower stomach. It was more like in your chest, and it just you just seen the results as your knee began to mend, making it far easier to walk.
As you know, machinery done.
100% operational.
So you got that was 12, making that 40, 50.
I don't mean any disrespect by this, Omega. But what are you?
I am a Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Origin Dunwall.
Wait,
A
Dunwall.
little bit. My memory is not too good. I don't know how long I have been here.
All right. Well, I don't know if you're gonna stick around for the whole time, but welcome to the gang for now, I guess.
All right. Omega, there is something I did want to say. The compatriots you have found yourself surrounded by, or at least Sebastian and Jack, look very familiar to beings, to people that you can barely vaguely remember as you kind of see from behind them. They have similar like clothing, and they have a similar symbol upon their chests or wherever, which is similar to like a upside down fork, kind of.
Where does this group hail from?
I mean, Varings is from yonder. Yeah, this dude's way across the waters. Sebastian and I are from Yarnum. Snivy, I don't remember you. You don't remember where you're from, right?
I
Or do you?
don't remember where I'm from. I can tell you that it no longer exists, though.
Gotcha. Okay. And although he's not here, our friend Silas is from the Underdark. But what is it? Our like main group, I guess, if you're referring to the hunters, we are from Yarnum. We are Yarnum hunters. At least Sebastian and I. Um, well, we technically are all hunters, but
Where are we right now? And what date is it?
well,
Dates are
in terms of
but
of where we are, this guy definitely said Nightmare Realm. That is also not a good thing.
All right. And then Omega says a date that should have been like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah. To be exact, he says he says 15,000 15,026 before uh before SP, which in this time you would all realize is for the term before the spell plague. I mean, it's not before the spell plague, after the spell plague. I mean, ASP.
I see.
Does that date ring any bells or any significance?
Like,
I know history, don't I?
I mean, if you all want to, you can roll a history check.
Of course.
Why not? I probably got some shit memory on them, but we'll check.
Well, I burned 2 inspiration and I got 16.
You burned 2 inspiration, you got 16.
Yep.
I mean, hey, it's pretty.
The original 2 were 2 and 3, so
So to clarify, you at least understand that Drunwall was a place, definitely somewhere. Sometime most likely related to what's it called? Sometime during the expansion of Banrock Burn. Like if you like from remembering things that you have read and are trying to pick up from anything you have seen, Snivy, you think of that. Jack, what did you get?
18.
18? Yours is a bit more specific. You do remember at some point while studying in the college for sciences, you did have to take some other classes as well. You partook in a history class that at least what you remember from it is that in way back in the beginning of Yarnum, when Yarnum was still being formulated and organized by sorry. When the schools and Banrock Burn had begun officializing its expansion and had began to set off expanding nobles and so forth that have taken the steed to become dukes and duchesses of certain areas a bit north of Banrock Burn. There was a small expansion in armying and was asked of all of its already officiated places of work to commence the creation of weapons and armor and ways to support in case if other forces had brought issues with in this case. Let me bring up the map just to give a little bit more context for you. As Banrock Burn and Dunwall had just been finished, developed, and had began to have its queen taken over, take over the area. Not take over, but like have begin making major decisions for Dunwall. A large army force was supplied to Banrock Burn after the queen was killed, and a new power took rise as a dictator took control. He decided to gain favor from Banrock Burn by supplying them with technologies, as Dunwall had an interesting supply of fuel of some kind to create devices, and at least some things were sent to Banrock Burn. Is that you know? Anyone else get a higher score than Jalen? What am I asking? I'm the nigga that
Oh,
needs
was
to
I
roll.
supposed to roll too or no?
You would already know this, but this is for those that don't know, I guess. So I'll roll for that's You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna inspiration Sebastian. Inspirations 2. Inspiration is 3. Inspiration is 4. Inspiration is 5. Nice. Nice. 19. So Sebastian thinks back to the times when he was being studied, not studied, but he was studying in Castle Canehurst for his history. He remembers that the same subsets of information that Jack was informed about, but something did catch his information. His eye, there was an artist's depiction of a metallical soldiers marching forward and going towards while their leader, while the head of Van Rock Burn, not the head, but the three heads had decided to send off some automatons or so forth, that, or at least what they believed to be automatons, off northward towards where Yarnum was being formulated. What else? Another thing is that they went mysteriously missing, and Van Rockburn scolded the now crowned emperor, the now crowned dictator, as that his falsehoods of goods, at least with the mechanical devices, at least in that case with automatic devices, were upsetting to them. And then probably later that year, the dictator was killed, and the princess of the previous queen was put to rule, to the distaste of Van Rockburn. That's all that Sebastian remembers, but Sebastian kind of goes on to say that, are you, were you sent from Dunwall to Van Rockburn? And then
Yes.
Van Rockburn up towards where, well, Yarnum is, or well, here is, I should say, because technically we're under.
Yes, that was my directive.
Okay.
Hmm.
They never explained why you were sent up here.
My battalion was sent to end the magic disturbance in that area. And
Makes sense. We were able to see the moon through the fucking ceiling.
We were able to do that.
All right, so
The sky dripping.
but yeah, I think this is a good place to end it off.
Mhm.
I'm gonna save
Please.
the
Make sure
combat
you save and upload.
and upload. Copy.
Breaking the fourth wall, guys. We know you're watching.
Man, breaking the fourth wall.
I see you sitting in your bed, eating your bullet cereal at 3 a.m.
Don't call me out like that, man. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that.
I have to wake up
Don't
the
need
accident.
that. Don't need that. Don't need that. The YouTube videos, yeah. Don't need that. Yeah. But I think that'll do it for this session. So that, I know that Amor was probably gonna have to get off because he did say he wanted to get off a bit earlier, but he ended up staying a little bit longer than he should have, or at least actually an hour longer or so.
Mhm.
Hour longer.
Definitely
Uh,
glad you
worth
did though.
Bro, sleep is for the weak. That's why I
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, thank you for joining us for this session. Hi, Future Us. No, yeah, Future Us. Hi, other viewers of some kind. I hope you all are having a nice morning,
hit up my
afternoon,
line. It's
evening.
big poppies. Mwah, mwah. Check
All
you
right.
cuties out, I guess.
Yep, yep.
You
Uh,
said yip yip. Okay.
I don't know what end this anymore. Bye.